Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate. Today I am doing another book tag. It is Book Tag Thursday, finally coming back. This time I am doing the Finally Fall book tag. I have been doing this for the last 2 years, so I decided to again do this for a third year in a row. This is originally created by Elliot Brooks. I have been subscribed to her for a while now. And then I recently saw Booktopia also do this, so I will leave a link in the description to her video as well. Alright, so number 1, in fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. For this, I am going with the Darker Shade of Magic series. I'm just holding up Conjuring of Light because I recently just finished this and is my feelings about this. The Darker Shade of Magic series, I think, I love the world of the Darker Shade of Magic series. I love the idea of the 4 Londons and they're kind of color coordinated based on it's based on how much magic there is in the said world. The different Londons, the different worlds of which London is in. I think it's very vivid and the very distinct 4 colors, the red, black, gray, white, and how it's, I think the vividness of just showing how just these different colors show within the worlds themselves, I think I love it. I love it so much. This is really, really good. This series is really, really good. I can't recommend it enough. Gathering of Shadows is definitely my favorite. And I think this might be my least favorite of the 3. But, I did still enjoy this. You will be hearing about this very soon in my next roundup. Wrap up, because I just finished it. Now I gotta move on to Hero of Ages, and I just don't think I'm ready for Hero of Ages just yet, so yikes. We're not here to talk about Hero of Ages though. Number 2, nature is beautiful but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written but also deals with a heavy topic like loss or grief. I think I've mentioned this several times on this channel. One of my new favorite authors is, well, not new. One of my favorite authors is Toni Morrison, who has written so many heart-wrenching but important stories recently. And so I'm going to recommend Beloved by Toni Morrison. This deals on the topic of slavery, and what slavery does to people, and what lengths people will go to protect their children, in a way. I think that's the best way to describe what Beloved is about. It's actually a trilogy. I have not read the other 2 books of the trilogy, but the first book is very good, so I will highly recommend that. Number 3, fall is back to school season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. I am reading right now, one of the books that I'm currently reading is A Promised Land by Barack Obama, and it's honestly teaching me a lot because I was 11 when Barack Obama was first elected into presidency, so just learning a lot about what our world was like, because I really didn't know, because I was a kid and I just didn't care about politics at that point. So Barack Obama, hearing it through his words of like what was going on, what was he wanting to accomplish going into the presidency, prior to that, it's fascinating, and it's such a good book too. If you haven't read it, highly recommend. I know this recently only came out, and it's a massive book. It's like 700 pages, but I think it's well worth it. If even if you don't like Barack Obama, I think, or don't agree with Barack Obama, I think Obama is still a likable person, despite not, if you don't agree with everything he says or believes in. So I think Barack Obama is still a very likable person, despite some people, if you don't agree with him. I think it's an interesting read, to be honest. Number 4, in order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people we love. Name a fictional family / household / friend group that you'd like to be a part of. I'd like to be a part of the Crows, please. Like, or just like work for the Crow Club, because I'm obsessed currently. I've been obsessed with the Six of Crows duology for a year now, since I read Six of Crows. We all know this. I'm obsessed with Kaz Brekker. I'm also in love with Kaz Brekker. But also, like, the friend group of Heroes of Olympus, please. I love them as well. Give me them. I would be best friends with Leo, and since we don't have a partner, we would just run around together. That's what we do. Next one is the colorful leaves are piling on the ground. Shows a pile of fall-colored spines. I'm going to include a picture here of me doing said things. I don't have the books on me to do that. I currently looking at my shelves of what I possibly could put in there. I'm seeing Serpent Shadow, which is like orangey, and it's kind of bluish, but it's a lot of oranges. I see Ruin and Rising over there. I'm seeing She Who Became the Sun. Could be good. What else? Red Pyramid, good. Moriarty. Borderline. Dead Mountain might be one. So just some books that are just coming to mind. Let's see. Next one is fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by this fireside. Share a book wherein somebody is telling a story. Well, another current read is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and this one is about Evelyn Hugo, who is a former old Hollywood star, and she is telling her story to a journalist, sort of in sections around her 7 husbands that she had. I'm really enjoying it. It's actually really, really good. I wasn't sure how much I was going to like it, but it's actually pretty good. So there's that. The nights are getting darker. Share a dark, creepy read. I'm going to mention King's Game. I'm forgetting who this is by. This is a manga series that is about this class of students who get text messages from the king. And the king tells them that they have to do these things or face consequences for not doing these things. And the consequences vary of what they are. And so the whole story is trying to survive and also trying to figure out who's the king. I've only read the first volume, but I have seen adaptation of King's Game. So it's very interesting. If you are into that, I recommend. It's very gory though. Very, very gory. Number 8, the days are getting colder. Name a short, heartwarming read that can warm up somebody's cold and rainy day. I really liked Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. It's such a cute little romance story. Try to think what else. That was just the first thing that came to mind was rainbow was Pumpkinheads because it's really cute and I just love it. I love it so much. Okay. Number 9. Like fall. Luckily, it's my favorite season. Mine too. Returns every year. Name an old favorite that you'd like to return to soon. I would like to reread Percy Jackson because, of course, I would always love to read Percy Jackson. But I've got this big illustrated version now of Percy Jackson, and I really like to read that version. I'd also like to annotate like every regarding book at some point, but that's going to take a hot minute. I should have done that when I started rereading these with my friend Madison, but I just didn't. Yikes. Number 10. Fall is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. So, my favorite thing, one of my favorite things, is this blanket. There's so many foozles on this. Ignore the foozles. But, this blanket. It is like the softest blanket I have ever owned. It is so nice. I couldn't tell you where I bought this. I bought this at a Comic-Con. I bought it at Supernatural Comic-Con. Couldn't tell you who I bought it from. But I love it so much. I'm trying to find the there's embroidery on it. So I'm trying to find the embroidery. While I'm doing that, I can talk about I like drinks. I like to as simple as like water, but I also like iced sweet tea. I found it. There it is. It's a mousse. It's a moose and a squirrel for Sam and Dean. I love it. I love it so much. But this is like the softest blanket I have ever owned, and I just love cuddling with this. It's so nice. But that has been the tag. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the YouTube things. I will see you in my next video. Go be a good cabbage day. Do something kind for someone, even if that is for yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.